Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name's John.
And I'm Sarah.
And thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate it. We know you have lots of choices for how you consume your news, and we are humbled and honored that you would choose to spend this half hour with us, right?
That's right.
And we hope it's a good investment.
That's right, of your time. That you learn at least one thing that you didn't know before.
No guarantees, though.
No guarantees,
yeah,
though.
No
exactly.
guarantees.
No
yeah.
money-back guarantees.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely. Well, the first thing on the agenda is apparently CCWD workers are not going on strike. Now, this comes from the rumor mill.
Rumor mill.
A very reliable source, though, indicated that the SEI union voted to not go on strike. So we weren't able to confirm this today because, again, no one returned our phone calls. But that's what it looks like, and we still have water.
I was somewhere else, and I never called, so...
I did a little bit of calling. Yeah. Yes, exactly. So that's what it looks like. Our water is still running. Yay!
Yay! All right. Well, good. Well, thank you, Sarah.
Yes.
That's good news. That is
scintillating journalism
that is very good news.
best.
No, that is good news. Because, strikes are disruptive and ugly, and they make everybody mad and cranky.
Right.
And
That's right. And it's your water.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not like you just want to go buy a new car that they're not making. It's water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You either catch it or release it, one or the other. And you have a little feel-good news over there about Sergeant Todd.
Yes, we do.
Fordhall.
And we got this last night. And Sergeant Todd Fordhall, if I can find it here, as you make everybody looking at the screen by going, they're scrolling again. No. All right. Sergeant Todd Fordhall and his dog, they won high honors again.
That's right.
And they are...
He's with the Angels Camp Police Department.
And where is my release?
And he has a narcotic detection canine partner called Turner. And they competed in the final canine trial for 2007. Sponsored by the Western States Police Canine Association, the trial was hosted by the Elk Grove Police Department. And Sergeant Fordhall and Turner competed in narcotics. That's right, and they took first. In overall for the narcotics phase of the trial, which is sort of a cool thing.
Yep. So congratulations.
That's right. That's right. You know what amazes me is they actually take the dogs home. They take Turner lives
they're part
with
of the
him.
family.
Yes, they become part of the family. That always amazes me about the canine dogs.
Yeah.
So congratulations to
Turner and
his partner,
Sergeant Ford. Yes. Not just Turner.
Not just Turner.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, a couple other things is, did you see the piece on the MRSA?
Yes, I did.
All right. This is more on the
staff,
yes.
The untreatable
methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus.
Wow, you should have been a doctor.
No. You wouldn't want anybody's life anywhere near under my control. It would have been...
That would be a little scary.
Yeah,
actually.
It's not good.
Anyway. Yeah.
But anyway, the Public Health Department has issued a release on parents and stuff and schools on preventing staph. And cleanliness. Wash those hands.
Absolutely.
Wash those hands. All right. Mainly through skin-to-skin contact with an infected person. So, it is also sort of contact with a draining infected wound or sore. Persons with a cut or abrasion on their skin are at a higher risk of infection. They also occasionally be spread through contact with contaminated surfaces. It is not airborne.
No.
Okay.
So it's through touch.
So, wash your hands and make sure that if you come in contact with a person that they're not bleeding or oozing, right?
That just draws a picture, doesn't it? But there have actually been 4 occurrences in the last month.
Yeah.
At they say here it's a local area high school, which is we won't go any more in depth than that.
Well, it could only be one. It could only be choice A or B, right?
I know, exactly.
Yeah.
50-50.
Yeah.
Take your pick. So just make sure you're safe and keep yourself clean.
And what do you want to bet that people at one end of the county or other would always think it's the other end of the county?
Exactly. Boy, that's human nature, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, those people at the south end of the county.
Exactly.
Oh, those people at the north end of the county. Oh. Anyway, no. Instead of the big game, it's the big germ.
That's right. We don't want it to spread. We
no.
don't want it to spread, and everything's sort of under control. There have been no new outbreaks, and just make sure you stay healthy and safe.
The spread of skin infections, including MRSA, can be prevented by simple measures such as hand hygiene and covering infections. Washing hands with soap and water and using alcohol-based hand sanitizer is the most important way to prevent the spread of skin infections.
That's right. And use a Band-Aid.
Additional steps,
So
can be taken. Use a keep covered Band-Aid.
And sheriff's logs are out.
There you go.
And there was there's a lot of, suspicions of parked vehicles and people being pulled over and drunk driving and that type of thing. But one thing that struck me, see if I can find it in here. And this was on October 28th, which was Sunday evening. And a person called from Murphy's Grade Road because they saw a mountain lion on the road. Across Murphy's Grade Road. So it's important for us to let you know that, so that you know that there are mountain lions out there, and you just need to be careful, especially at night.
All right.
And that was the most important thing in the sheriff's log. But you can read them all if you like.
Now today I spent the majority of my day up at Bear Valley, and we made the rounds talking to people, kind of get in the mood and of how we're going to do coverage for this year and things like that. Also we start off over at Alpine Lodge, and they have a really nice Monday night football.
Oh, do they?
Thing. So if you want to watch Monday night football in a high country setting, in a beautiful setting. They have it all there.
That would be the place to go.
And also we have a couple pictures. Whoops. We need to go back one. Here we go. And this is a picture taken from Bear Valley. If you're on cable, you won't be able to see this at all.
But you can go on pinetree.net and
we'll have it up there later.
Exactly.
And this is the Dardanelle Peak. You see there is a dusting of snow up on the Dardanelles.
Oh, the lion and the elephant are over there.
Okay. Well, behind the Dardan. Anyway.
Oh, hey.
And next, we're moving on.
Spider. Okay.
Now, tomorrow night at the Bear Valley Lodge is the big Halloween party.
That's right.
It is a Boo Fest.
A Boo Fest.
Yes, a Boo Fest. And this is a giant, probably 8-foot wide spider. And pictured with the spider are Norman Milsner, and who you can't see above is Ray the Balloon Man.
Ray the Balloon Man.
And this thing is all made out of balloons.
Oh, very cool.
It is a great spider.
It's a giant, twisty balloon thing.
But
Creation.
It's huge. I mean, it's huge. I mean, it is really, really big.
Okay.
And what you have?
Wait.
Oh, here we go. All right, we'll do quick.
We'll finish with
and
Bear
this
Valley
one also is.
This
is the new condos, the new Silver Mountain condominiums. All the siding is on them. There's 20 units in this one. The siding, they're just finishing up on the end of it. Now, this is one of those projects. This is still rolling along up there. This is a beautiful building, and one of the things we heard today is they are going to hope to have one of the units completed as a model, so people can go through it over the Christmas holidays. Okay. So that would be where if they're up there for the skiing and stuff like that. So this is the first phase of, I believe there's going to be 90-some units.
Was it 90? I thought it was a little more than that, but maybe 90.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's all kinds of condo projects up there right now. So that's going to be there. It looks like everybody's kind of getting ready for the season.
It's nice because there's underground parking.
Yep, underground parking. And kind of the interesting thing is you can tell everybody's just kind of scurrying around. Obviously, it's a little bit light up there, but we were over at Bear Valley at the lodge, and they were, at the ski lodge, and they were working on stuff, getting ready to go there, and it just
there we go.
Everybody's scurrying around.
They're getting ready for the snow.
You can tell they're getting ready.
That's right.
I've heard they've had a huge new wall of video screens for TVs and things like that.
Nice.
So
they didn't show that to you today, then?
I didn't go in that section.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was top secret.
Ooh.
No, just
no
kidding.
Media allowed.
But so it was up at Bear Valley. They've got a lot of stuff
coming down the pipeline.
Yeah. So tomorrow night you can go up to the Boo Fest.
The Boo Fest.
The Boo Fest.
The Boo Fest. And there's other things happening tomorrow night too. If you live under a rock.
Whoa!
Wow.
Ouch. Sorry about that.
Yeah, loud. It's Halloween tomorrow. And in the middle of the week, and there's actually a few things going on. There's obviously the Boo Fest at the Bear Valley. At Bear Valley. I want to say Bear Valley Music Festival, but it's at the Bear Valley Lodge. And also Foothill Community Church and Angels Camp will be hosting a family fall harvest festival. Isn't that what it's called?
Yes. I think so.
And that's from 5:30 to 7:30, and they bill it as an alternative to trick-or-treating, but kids can still come dressed up and just enjoy themselves and have a good time. That's down on Glory Hole Road. Well, actually, it's Whittle Road, but it's on the way. Anyway, you know what I mean. It's on Glory Hole Road in Angels Camp. What are you looking for?
I was looking for my Boo Fest thing.
And actually, the Bear Valley Lodge, this will be their 3rd annual Halloween party, their Boo Fest, and it will begin at 5 p.m. Scary movie to follow at 5:30. And there will be games beginning at 6 p.m. with a scary story at 7, and then trick-or-treating from 7:15. And there's going to be live music up there as well. There's also going to be a Monster Mash out at Carkeet Park at Columbia College from 2 to 8 p.m. Pumpkin carving, costume contest, open mic fright night, which should be interesting. Club booths, live music, entertainment, and all that stuff. Haunted house as well. And what's actually sort of interesting, the Bret Hart High School Drama Department is having their opening night of Little Shop of Horrors tomorrow night.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
And the showings will continue in November 1st, 3rd, 4th, 8th, 10th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. And you can go to the school to get tickets. And they'll be available at the door too. Adults $8 and students $5. And there's trick-or-treating at Rocky Hill in Murphy's. And apparently, rumor has it that up in Arnold in Mill Woods, there's going to be trick-or-treating there as well.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. So that's what's going on tomorrow night. Halloween.
I found it.
You found it. Oh, bless you. You found it.
See, I thought it was a cool poster.
Yeah, the poster is very cool. This is for the Boo Fest. It's the 3rd annual
Their
Boo
3rd
Fest.
annual.
Up in, bless you. Up in Bear Valley.
See, I could never work network news or anything because I have way too many personal issues on camera. So I'm probably going to be resigned to small
web,
markets.
Yes.
Yeah,
relegated to the web.
Yeah,
yes,
small market news. Yeah,
that's
right. See, isn't that pretty?
It is. Actually.
They're going to have blue shoes, and there's the dancing skeletons.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a Grateful Dead concert poster, doesn't it? I guess it's, the anniversary of Haight-Ashbury this year, so a lot of people are going with that look.
That look, the psychedelic look?
The psychedelic look. Yeah, Ironstone did that with their rabbit wines.
Did you hear they canceled all that stuff in San Francisco then?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Well, they were trying to cancel the regular Halloween festivities.
Yes.
Can you imagine squashing that, though?
Well, they're going to block it off. There aren't going to be any public transit's not going to stop. What was last year? Was it 9 people got shot?
Yeah. It was not a good time in San
Francisco. Not a good time.
But they're going to find someplace else to do it.
Yeah, probably so.
Yes. It's San Francisco.
Yeah, just not there, right?
Just not there. They'll just find someplace else.
They'll just new traditions.
That's right. They're just going to scare all the tourists down there at Pier 39. Oh, yeah. And let's see here. So do you have anything else over there?
Oh boy, let's see. Today was traditionally a little bit of a light.
It was a light
little
day.
Bit of a light
Tuesday's
news day.
a light. There wasn't a
With
board of supervisors.
See, because in the news business, that's our crutch. Because on Tuesdays, you always know you're going to have board of supervisors news,
you'll have
right?
A little news. That's
yeah,
right. Just a little news for the public. But on the 5th Tuesday of every month, they do not meet, the board of supervisors,
right.
which is why they did not meet today. So.
There is a Vallecito Union School District special meeting planned for tomorrow. The Vallecito Union School District has a special meeting planned for Wednesday, October 31st. They will start off the meeting with a closed session at 8 a.m. with an open public session to follow at 9 a.m. They will be discussing personnel matters, public employee appointment for a part-time interim administrator, a public employee evaluation in the superintendent, public employee discipline. A conference will be a labor negotiator for the Vallecito Teachers Association. And the full agenda is enclosed for your viewing pleasure. So if you want more information, go to thepinetree.net and browse away.
That's right. That's right. And state headlines: Governor edges boxer in matchup. In case you haven't heard, the rumor mill has it that our governor is going to go up against Barbara Boxer when she comes back up for re-election.
Interesting.
And this is a headline from the Sacramento Bee and the San Jose Mercury. U.S. Senator Arnold Schwarzenegger rubbing elbows in the upper house with his uncle, Democrat Edward Kennedy. Don't laugh, it could happen, according to a field poll released on Monday. And there was another one down here that was actually sort of interesting as well. Which I may not.
This is a little bit of a segue from that, but we were talking a little before we got started. If you've noticed, the relations between Schwarzenegger and George W. Bush
are a little chilly.
Not overly convivial, so we say.
They're a little chilly, to say the least.
But we were trying to think why, but then we did a little digging. I guess this is kind of in the rumor-esque type of, well, not really. I mean, it's kind of, but
it's a Tuesday, so we can say.
Yeah, this explains why. Because I was thinking back,
reliable sources.
Yes, because I was thinking back and I was like, okay, these guys had to have known each other personally for years because Arnold worked in his father's administration for the the fitness campaigns and everything else
in the 80s.
And the rumor has it that Arnold didn't show George W. his deference that he was.
Well, it wasn't even deference. It was just he thought he was a rich guy's son, the president's son, who probably shouldn't have been there, maybe.
But you see, you always.
That's the rumor mill.
But there's always more to these stories.
Yes, you never know where people are going to land. So,
yeah, there's always more to these stories, and you think it's like, why wouldn't they get along? Because they've probably known each other. And
chances are that Arnold was a little dismissive because W was just a son of the president.
Yeah. So you never know. So the moral of the story is watch where.
You never know. That's right. That's like Chelsea Clinton.
See, so
someone could be dismissive of Chelsea Clinton, and then she could be president in 20 years. I mean, you don't know.
Yeah.
But
it's probably safe if you ever see me out on the street. You can go ahead and be dismissive
because he's not going to be president.
Yeah, it's the odds of that happening, or me winding up in someplace important and ever having to carry a grudge are remote.
So you don't have to worry about it.
Good.
I guess.
So if you need to be dismissive,
dismiss away.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes. But this was actually the headline that was really interesting. Cattle grazing on parkland to cut wildfire risk. This is from the San Jose Mercury as well. Someday soon, hikers at the Skyline Ridge Open Space Preserve in San Mateo County will be able to enjoy the rural spectacle of cattle munching their way up a hill. Now, if any of you have followed the great cattle debate over you probably have, recent years, that they've been trying to say that the cattle are polluting the water streams and this and that and the other thing. This
CO2
is kind of
emissions, right?
That's right.
Yes,
that's right.
CO2 emissions.
CO2 emissions,
greenhouse
as well as
gases.
other, more substantial emissions actually polluting the water.
Yes.
This is actually a nice little upside to cattle.
So we're happy for them.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Can cut wildfire risk.
And this is like one of those things where all is happy in your party when Ralph Nader has sued the Democratic Party.
That's right. The Democrats aren't doing so good right now.
So, a little bit of infighting. So, Ralph Nader has sued and his own party.
Mm-hmm.
So
that on top of the president saying this was the worst Congress in the last 20 years for trying to get things done. Apparently, the bipartisan, and it's not just bipartisan, it's just the ability to get things taken care of is remiss in this particular Congress. Mm-hmm. They just can't do it.
And we know that all of you have been holding on with bated breath.
To the blackmail plot.
To the blackmail plot for the Royals.
That's right.
Here,
this is the nephew.
Yeah.
The nephew.
Yeah.
About to go public.
So, it seems that they were, because I guess there's a law in England.
Yes.
That you can't defame the royals. Isn't that the...
No, it's a blackmail law. Apparently, if there's an issue of blackmail, the people who have been named or involved in the blackmail case, you cannot name them in the British press. But you can name them in overseas press. And that's what's happened. In the U.S. press, it was the nephew that was named. Apparently, a former aide.
You know more on British stuff than...
Well, I don't know as much. I mean, I don't know that much, but I do know that much. But apparently what happened was one of the nephews, who I'm sure we'll find his name in just a minute. You just had him up on the screen. Was he apparently there was an aide there was some sort of sexual indiscretion and cocaine, and this aide and his friend or another pair actually were saying that they would go public with this story if he would give them £50,000, I think it was, which is...
Viscount Linley?
Is that who it was?
The Queen's nephew.
It was the Queen's nephew. I do know that. Here we go.
Yep.
Viscount Linley. Blackmail target. Alleged sex.
I don't think anybody in Calaveras County. We've just lost
we
everybody.
Just lost you. I'm sorry. We're just like, wow, because you never think of like the nephews and the royal family or anything like that. But it was £50,000, about $100,000, and yes. So we know his name now.
We know. Poor Viscount.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems...
back to the United States.
Yes, and it seems there is a bit of dismay among the moms of the U.S. because the trend is for preteens trading fairy wands for fishnets. So they're going a bit risque this year. So
yes.
Gabby Sarinza wanted to be a referee for Halloween. The outfit, this is from the Washington Post.
Yeah.
The outfit she likes had a micro mini black skirt and a form-fitting black and white striped spandex top held together with black laces running up the flesh-exposing sides.
Holy moly.
She looked admirably at the thigh-high black go-go boots that could be bought as an accessory. Mm-hmm. And she thought the little bunny on the chest was cute. Absolutely not!
And how old
said
was
her
she?
mother.
Oh, yes.
Gabby is 11.
Is 11. Well, what do you expect with all the stuff that's out there? That's what they want to look like. That's what they want to be for Halloween.
Bawdy Halloween costumes have become the season's hottest sellers.
Wow. Okay. Dollar hits new low, which we did speak about on Monday.
And it just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. Yeah. So it's going to make all of our goods cost more, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Inflation.
That's what they say, although the economy is looking pretty good. Despite the housing market, the economy actually looks really good.
Overall, the economy is, and so is weather.
Yes, the
weather is looking quite fine as well, speaking of a segue.
Okay, weather. We've got weather. Let's see.
Arnold, 46 degrees as a low. 63 degrees for a high for tomorrow. 46 degrees tomorrow night. And Thursday back up to 61 and a 63 degrees on Friday.
Murphy's, Wednesday mostly sunny with a high of 74 degrees. Thursday sunny with a high of 73 degrees. And Friday sunny with a high of 76 degrees.
Bear Valley, tonight a slight chance of snow showers, 20%. Mostly sunny tomorrow with a high of 57, 55 on Thursday, and 57 on Friday.
That was Bear Valley you just did?
With a low of 40. Looks like just showers, not snow showers.
Okay. Angels Camp, Wednesday a high of 69 degrees, sunny. Thursday sunny with a high of 70 degrees. And Friday sunny with a high of 72 degrees.
Murphy's.
I did Murphy's.
You did Murphy's? I'm just gapping out of here. I better do Bangor, Maine.
Yes, you better get to Bangor, Maine. Bangor, Maine. Well, I go to Valley Springs.
All right, Bangor, Maine weather. Here we go. It is going to be 52 degrees as a high today, so it's probably already down from there.
Yes.
28 degrees for the low tonight. A bit chilly on the East Coast.
Yes, little chilly.
58 and 43 tomorrow, and 58 and 28 with rain. So,
wow.
Careful out there setting those lobster pots. The decks could be slick.
That's right. We don't want you to get hurt.
With a low of 28, they could be borderline bit of frost slick. On there in the morning. So
icy.
That steel plate would be real slick in the morning.
That's right. Yeah. We don't want anybody to get hurt out there in Bangor, Maine. And Valley Springs, Wednesday, a high of 72 degrees. We have smiley faces all the way across. Thursday, 72 degrees. And Friday, 73 degrees. And you have Copperopolis weather up there?
I will type quick.
Fast, 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 fast.
This is good TV, watching people type.
That's right.
This is really,
it sure is.
Yeah, it's pretty compelling. 70 degrees and for the high today, 40 degrees tomorrow, 71 tomorrow, 40 degrees for the low, 69 for the high on Thursday, and 72 for the high on Friday.
72? Wow.
And a woman claims a pig sitter made
her pig fat. A woman is asking that abuse charges be filed against an acquaintance who was pet sitting for her pot-bellied pig and allowed the animal to get fat. And that's from Winona, Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Winona, Minnesota. There you go. That's the odd news for today.
Wow.
Don't let your pet sitters let your pets get fat.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
And a little bit of stuff, if you go by thepinetree.net, we always we're going to start having a featured restaurant of the week. So the featured restaurant this week is 1852 at the Dorrington Hotel. So.
Worth the ride up the hill?
It is. Click right on their little thing. It'll take you right over to their site with some menu stuff and everything else. So.
That's right. Very cool. Look at that.
We thank you for stopping by tonight. We really do. And we will be back tomorrow night on Halloween.
That's right, on Halloween.
Are we going to be on location someplace, or are we going to be in the office?
Well, you have to tune in to find out.
Yeah, we may. You never know. We could be anywhere tomorrow night.
That's right. We could be.
Or we could be here.
That's right. We could still be here,
don't know. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Have a good night.
Good night.